Today's episode is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's best unlimited network. A New Hope blew people's minds. The Empire Strikes Back challenged what you thought a sequel could be. Now, the last chapter of the original trilogy takes its place in history as the third one. Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. From creative visionary George Lucas, and once Spielberg, Lynch, and Cronenberg passed, the cheapest director he could find, comes a film that had to live up to impossibly high expectations, and said, screw it, we're making a kids movie, full of burp gags, slapstick comedy, and Boba Fett going out like Wile E. Coyote. In a finale that's almost silly enough to make you question why your identity is so tied to a soap opera about space wizards. That's it. I'm a Trekkie now.
What does God need with a starship?
Ugh, never mind. All your favorite heroes have returned, like Luke, who's grown from naive farm boy to goth Catholic priest. Han, who was already so over Star Wars, they had him frozen in case he didn't bother to show up. Leia, who's suddenly Luke's sister.
I know. Somehow, I've always known.
You have? Well, that makes this extra weird then. Plus, an all-new cast of memorable characters, like, her. Salacious Crumb's kind of fun. And, Gronk? Sure, why not? Before there was Jar Jar, the object of fans' blind rage was the Ewoks. A race of cuddly creatures inspired by puppy dogs, bear cubs, and toy sales, who Lucas loved so much they got 2 spin-off movies. 2. That discerning fans hated because there's no way the mighty Empire would struggle against a smaller, poorly armed force. What do you think this is? Vietnam? Afghanistan? Little Big Horn? The American Revolution? The Maori? Ethiopia? Afghanistan? Again? Set aside a special place in hell for Jedi Special Edition that not only adds the same bad CG as the other 2, but tons of crap that's only there to remind you of the prequels, like Gungans, Extra Nose, Hayden Christensen's, and the criminal erasure of the Yub Nub song. An entire generation will grow up with that awful Jedi Rocks number, but never know the brilliance of John Williams' Yub Nub song. For shame. So return to Star Wars with Return of the Jedi, a movie that joins Godfather 3, Terminator 3, and Spider-Man 3 in the tradition of meh third installments that turned an epic about the fate of the galaxy into the Skywalker family drama, cemented the kid-friendly tone of the franchise, and set up Star Wars' long-running love affair with the plot of A New Hope.
The battle station.
The Emperor's new battle station.
The droid control ship.
Star Killer Base.
Death Star.
We're starting our attack run.
Stay alert, we could run out of space real fast.
Just hang on!
I'm going in. We're going in.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one. Hopefully it'll work.
Yep, it did. Starring My Midi-Chlorical Romance,
I've got a bored feeling about this.
Sonny D. Williams, Ballsack Forceman, Captain Fetzma, Sister, Ghost Dad, Harmonica Solo, Teddy Suxbin, Nain, this little guy, Parliament Trunkadelic, and Slug Life. Star Wars 3, Episode 6 out of 9, possibly 12. Just a word of advice to Daisy Ridley. If you see Lucas talking to the wardrobe department, run. Today's episode is brought to you by T-Mobile. Switch to America's best unlimited network. But I was going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Something Ramdam. Hans, Bubby, I'm your white knight. Could you please not eat my bologna?